Hey babies, it's me 7K.
And it's also me, Rain, you little chalupas.
And welcome to the inaugural episode of Set in Stone, where we have up to an hour to write a story based on a prompt given to us by the other person.
But with a catch. Everything we type, whether it be a word, letter, or space, is set in stone.
Yes, there is no backspace, no delete, and no editing. Once we write something down, we can't go back on it, no matter what.
Alright, so, this is the part of the video where we go over what the topic for the week is, which, on this special week, is summer.
Everyone's favorite character from Gravity Falls.
No, not like the season.
Sorry, yeah, the thing that you put on your food to make it taste good, yeah.
No, you fucking mongoloid. A season is one of the 4 quarters of the year that's defined by specific types of weather as a result of the Earth's tilt and its position relative to the sun.
Oh, yeah, a season. Kill me. Anyway, cringy comedic crap aside, well, let's get on to the prompts, why don't we?
Aye.
Okay. My prompt, Rain, is... So you're you can write as yourself or as a character, it doesn't really matter. But it's some character is going on a family vacation with their family, of course, to an island, and there's something weird about the island. It's one of those tropey weird island trope. That's your story.
All right, wonderful. The prompt I have formulated for you.
Oh.
the prompt I have formulated for you is your name is Greg. You're on the beach when all of a sudden.
Okay. All of a sudden.
You got it right.
Oh. That sounds
Cancerous.
That sounds difficult. I wouldn't say cancerous. I mean, it's not like you included any memes or vaporwave or
Okay, I'm gonna change it. Your name is Greg.
Yes.
You're vaping on the beach one day when all of a sudden.
Okay. I think I can work with that.
Wonderful.
So we're gonna put an hour on the clock. The clock that doesn't exist. It's just gonna be an hour. And we already went over the rules. So there you go. Okay, we're back and
I was gonna start.
Okay, well, fuck you. I started it. Suck my dick. Anyway, we're done doing. Okay, we're done doing the thing. So we're gonna read each other's stories.
And to decide who will read first, I was gonna flip a coin, but I don't have a coin on my desk, so let's find that spicy file name. It's Greg Oink Oink Holiday Time.
Well, yeah, the rules apply to the titles of the stories too. So I had to just roll with the spelling.
Is there any background information you want to say before I read it?
Yeah, keep in mind that the person who wrote this lives in the future, and grammar is different in the future.
Okay. Greg was a useless piece of shit, and no one liked. He often wondered why he was still alive when everyone and their mother wanted him to die. Today was like any other day. He got out of bed, he brushed his teeth, soaked some weed, ate some tempura, watched all the anime in the world, figuratively. There's not enough time in the whole universe, in the universe, to absorb all the meaningless garbage, and watched some Zolgaloo videos. But in his daily routine, he picked up a magazine. Every Wallace in the district already bought one as always. That's the Wallace people do in this post-apocalyptic society. We need the Wallaces to steal our magazines. Otherwise, how else are we supposed to escape the materialistic overlords that brought up the industry? Luckily for Greg, he knew Wallace number 137, who was a dark Wallace, who sold magazines and steals. So then he bought a magazine from him and went home. He bought Beach Bodied Monthly, the premier workout magazine for summertime fun. He hated the magazine for how it made him feel insecure about his own blubber sack of shit that was his body-it. Bob, the writer of the story, spells body-it with a T in the future, by the way. But what the hell, at least it's a good fap, he thought to himself. Bob doesn't use quotations either, deal with it. As he flipped through the pages looking for some nice anime sexual-like boobs to make a good fap, too, he found a pamphlet for a competition. It was who could build the best milkshake contest. Wait a second, is the contest... is the competition who can build the best milkshake contest? Is that the...
Yes.
Is the competition about who can build the best contest?
No, it's who can build the best milkshake contest is just part of the title.
Oh, wonderful. He decided typing up a good informational paper to give to his dad so he could build him a nice milkshake. His dad built him the best milkshake in the galaxy, so they won the competition, one being the number one. And both got tickets to Beach Place, home of the world's best beach. Dad told Greg only to bring you and not essential stuff. So by that, I mean only essentials, okay, son? Greg said, fuck you, Dad, and brought his body pillow vape pen and his copy Macintosh Plus with him. You. So them went to beach. And got a beach towel and put it on the sand. Bob hates himself and wants to die. Yo, is Bob Zolgaloo?
Yes.
He begins to lay down on his anime towel and starts to vape as he normally does. He had a very relaxing time laying towards the ocean drinking a nicely built milkshake and smoling a nice vape.
No, a nice THC vape.
Oh shit, a nice THC vape. It's weed. Nice. All was well. Oh wait, all was well. All was perfect, but then something bad happened. Nuclear winter. So many nukes happened in the past, but no one thought that the winter would ever come. The water froze, the women dies, and his dad picked up Greg and brought him to the heat store, where it's always hot ever and when at the beach. This is not the worst part, though. As they were there, they met Bob, who was really wet from the sweat to gif. As he said as he approached them, "Oh no, thought Greg, this gut is smothering me to death. He is even more fat and more ugly than I am. He is making the room too hot with his intense body heat. He told Dad that if he was still there, the heat would make them all melt, just like the Freezy Iceman." Dad agreed, so he told Dad to distract Bob. As Dad distracted Bob, Greg snuck into the back of the store and attached one of the heating devices to his vape pen. "Hey Bob," said Greg, "do you want a hint of some vape?" "Sure," said Bob. The super hot water vapor burned his lungs, and then he did die so painfully. As time went on, Dad and Greg and dead Bob had to live together in the heat store to avoid being frozen. With the bound bee that was Bob's giant corpses. Multiple corpses.
Yeah.
They were able then, so able to live without cable and able to eat sleep, drink K, and live oh so happily. Also, Bob is dead, so the story can't be written any further.
How do you like the story?
I don't know, I think it might be on the same level as mine. I was expecting
Really?
yours to be better, considering I just gave up, like, at the word edgy. It's not a, it's like, pretend you're reading someone's diary.
Okay. Okay, let's see what happens in the brother murder. Oh boy. Let me make these armrests taller. Okay. It was a Sunday when we arrived, courtesy of Virgin Airlines. The airport was incredibly shitty, mostly due to the staff. All of them were seemingly drained of, I suppose, their humanity. My mother was her typical self, sunshiny. The way she treated the staff as though they didn't seem like automatons programmed by a being that only had a vague idea about what a human was, and how they acted creeped me the fuck out. She always did. Okay, it was Thog. It was it was Thog. Her emotions had all been erased aside from happiness. My brother lit a cigarette even though there was a no smoking sign. I hate Greg. I think these stories are connected. He's too edgy. My dad resembled the staff, though that is to be expected. He rocks 14-hour days and gets yelled at by my mother constantly. He provides everything for us, and he gets nothing in return. Scolding aside. Upon our arrival to their hotel, we were greeted by what appeared to be a gnome. Okay. He wouldn't have been taller than around about 2 feet tall. He resembled a Santa Claus if Santa wore a jean jacket and cowboy boots. Garden gnomes always perplex me. Why they spend money on tiny Santa hats in different outfits?
Santa hats?
The world is truly fucked up. Specifically around these
That's
parts.
especially.
Shut the hell up, you spelled it wrong. My mother requested my dad cry all our luggage, despite his 5 broken hands. His 5 broken hands. Okay, why did she marry her?
I was supposed to say he.
Well, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Supposed to, everyone I've ever met had nothing but horrible things to say about my mother. Wow, you really hate your mom, don't you? She isn't talented or beautiful or nice. She's likely a troll from the Targo Mountains, adopted by our humble 5-handed species. Greg killed the gnome. Ceramic ornaments he had always hated. Okay. Uh, there was a man in my room. He opened his mouth and flew out my window. It was closed. How did he fly? Wait, how did he fly with his tongue and teeth? Okay, that was Sunday. Alright, okay. That was Sunday. Today. Today is Saturday. You forgot the order of the days of the week.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, I think I'm laughing a bit too hard on this. It's not that funny. Oh, who am I kidding? It is funny. I bought this journal because of a happening that occurred last night. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I bought this journal because of a happening that occurred last night. Greg was murdered. Oh. I like turkey sandwiches. Spelled incorrectly.
Yeah.
I wanted his. He left it to me in his will. I loved Greg. Greg. He was my favorite brother. I will find the murderer. Wait, I will find the murderer. Poor child. The killer took his body. Wait a minute, I thought he said that he killed him. Oh, never mind. That was just circumstantial. Okay, never mind. That was like, well, at least I got a turkey sandwich. I will find the murderer. I will find the murderer. Poor child. The killer took his body. Bloody trail from the room indicates the general store across the street. Oh shit. I interrogated the owner of the store. He spoke only Ren rhymes. He claimed he was never taught prose. I know not what information I could have garnered. His English was archaic as fuck. My name is Jacob. That sandwich was good. Today is also Sunday. We've been here for a week. I've stayed with my family in the hole for a bloody week. Al, or AI, my dad. Al, my dad, has yet to stop crying from the murder of my brother Greg. My mother couldn't have been happier at the news. What a piece of shit. I think she did the murder. Blood. Monday.
That's supposed to indicate there's blood on the book.
Oh, okay. Monday. Monday. I meet a beautiful Hyman girl. Ooh, Hyman.
It's supposed to be pronounced Hyman.
Oh, okay. Not human. Hyman. It was only in my dreams, however. Her touch gave me life, and she told me how tough it in the brother Greg. I climbed to the top of Hates Mountain, right? A few short moments ago. Oh yeah, the island has a mountain. I am currently staring into the volcano. Oh yeah, the mountain is also a volcano. I see the Greg bones on the rid. I mean, lesge inside. I will bury me and his bones in flame. The end.
What you think?
It's good. It's a good
Which
story.
one?
I don't know which one's better, Aim.
I think yours is because it stays consistent.
Which one was more amusing though? I don't know. I think I don't think that laugh at like the fucking for getting the days of the week. But yeah, it basically goes legitimate quality goes first, right?
I mean, I guess.
If neither of them, if you can't figure out which one's better legitimately, then we go by which one's ironically better. So I guess mine's better. I guess.
I mean, yours stays consistent, so I'd give it to you. But I don't know. We really
Anyway,
suck.
because I won, I get to choose a theme for next week. What is that? Tune in next time to find that one out, babies.
I hope it's my dick.
It's not.